We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the Colorado Rockies. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. German Marquez will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Ready now for the Marlins, Jonathan Villar. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
First pitch, 640.
The 0-1. Liner towards second. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Batting second, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Up next from Miami, Brian Anderson. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
The left fielder, number 23, Quarry Dickerson.
In now, Quarry Dickerson, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with 1st and 3rd and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. And now a pitch on the way. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Francisco Cervelli.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's seen that average climb during his 7-game hitting streak. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Marlins on top, 1-0. Pablo Lopez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Digging in now, Trevor Story. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. And that's in there for strike one. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
Two and two.
2-2.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 2-2 one more time. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball in there for a called strike.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Oh, and 2. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Ramirez will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting third, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. In his career, Arenado has launched 250 major league home runs, a respectable number for just about anybody. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Story, base runner at first with 1 out. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And a dive, but he's back in.
No.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Aguilar camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, David Dahl.
David Dahl to the plate now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Anderson is there, and the side is retired. Rockies strand 1. They still trail 1-0. Digging in, Isan Diaz. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Isan Diaz.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Dahl comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting it, the right fielder, Harold Ramirez.
In now, Harold Ramirez, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. First offering on its way. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 misses, ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Blackman. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 49, Pablo Lopez.
So here now is the pitcher, Pablo Lopez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball. 1-0.
A ball and a strike.
Play 11, 1-1.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Miami. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Ryan Mcmahon.
Ryan Mcmahon.
First offering on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Mcmahon, a 25-year-old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. 2 balls and no strikes. Lopez is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Striding in for the Rockies, Raimel Tapia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming, here it is. Lays off 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
No one out with a runner at second. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Rockies have now taken a 2-1 lead.
The body language from this hurler right now isn't the best. You can tell that he's struggling a little bit, and he laid one right down the middle right there, and he paid the price for it. That was a bomb.
That'll bring up Tony Walters, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Fouled off. No outs, nobody on. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
The first baseman, Tyler Nevin.
In now for Colorado, Tyler Nevin. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Villar. No ball.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, German Marquez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
1-0.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-0. And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He drew a base on balls his first time up. He's set, and the pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Two out with the man at first. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Striding in once again, Jonathan Villar. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Jonathan Villar.
Now here's the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 1-1. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Tapia comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
So 1 out now for the Marlins in their half of the third, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. First delivery to him on the way. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Dahl, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The left fielder, number 23, Quarry Dickerson.
Into the box now, Quarry Dickerson. Here's the first pitch to him. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled on the ground to short. And the throw is off target there, so he'll reach first base safely.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And here comes the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar. From the stretch. Oh, and he misses it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Into the box now, Francisco Cervelli. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. The 1-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Ready with the 2-1. This is line to left, and that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. The tying run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Roll. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Standing in now, Isan Diaz. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's the 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he misses 2-1.
Hey, after the double at his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
2 men are on with 2 men out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Here's the 3-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. He loses him on ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Stepping into the box, Miguel Rojas. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, the pitch. With runners in scoring position this season, Rojas hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will come across to score as they take the lead here 4-2.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Ready now, Harold Ramirez. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 9 on the year, and the lead is now 7-2.
Not every home run is exactly the same. That ball was absolutely destroyed.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here tonight, and these fans will not be terribly appreciative, I don't imagine, as he was pretty much dreadful in this one. Jeff Hoffman is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Jeff Hoffman.
So now to the plate, Pablo Lopez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate. 3 of them on this 3-run home run. We played 2.5. It's the Marlins 7 and the Rockies 2.
The Rockies are due to hit in the 3rd, and they're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now here's the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Blackman has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
So one away now in the Colorado third, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. And it's 1-1.
Playing 11, 1-1.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And boy, disaster averted that time as the throw takes the first baseman right into the baseline, but he makes the swipe tag and gets out number 2.
David.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Up next for Colorado, the second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Here's Ryan McMahon now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan McMahon.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
The 1-2.
Ball, no. We're playing 2-2.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Colorado. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The 0-1.
Ball.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
The throw behind the runner at second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. In now, Brian Anderson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball, no. 2-1.
7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Quarry Dickerson waits on deck. The 3-1.
Shoot. Full count.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now in the box, Quarry Dickerson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. And the second runner will stop at third, and they're at the corners now with nobody out.
Next for the Marlins, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
To the plate now, Jesus Aguilar.
Ball.
And that misses for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Blackman has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he might have thought about it at third, but with 1 away, decides not to risk it. Time now for the Rockies Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 players making some noise in the upper minors. At the plate, Francisco Cervelli, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Grounded back up the middle. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Coming to the plate now, Raimel Tapia. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now here's the pitch.
No.
The 1-0.
Ball.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Yep.
3-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting. The catcher, Tony Walter.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that brings up the catcher, Tony Walters. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate now, Tyler Nevin. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
2-0 count. The pitch. Tapped out in front of home. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Still 8-2. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Isan Diaz. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. A ball and a strike.
Lane 11.
The 1-1.
Ball.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Settling in now, Miguel Rojas. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. 8 runs and even 10 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Popped up. Hoffman is calling for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Harold.
Now at the plate, Harold Ramirez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Miami down in order, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Brendan Rodgers will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Brendan Rodgers.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Trevor Story will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Cervelli waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Up next for Colorado, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Trevor Story. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And that misses 2-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. From the belt, the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Runner at first here, one man out. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
Relay to Aguilar, the double play, and that retires the side. Nothing doing for the Rockies. Still 8-2. Brian Shaw gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Garrett Cooper will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Garrett Cooper.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers and 22 RBIs. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
The 1-1 home. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The center fielder, number 2, Jonathan Villar.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jonathan Villar. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Blackmon going back, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Up next for the Marlins, the third baseman.
Into the box, Brian Anderson. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0 home. Count even now at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Count still at 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Now the pitch.
No. Count is full.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 23, Quarry Dickerson.
So stepping in, Quarry Dickerson. His numbers against Brian Shaw, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Pitch popped straight up. Shaw is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. But the Marlins tack on one more courtesy of the solo home run. Through 5.5, it's the Marlins 9 and the Rockies 2. Eliezer Hernandez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 57, Eliezer Hernandez.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. In there, 1-1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Down the third baseline. Oh, and this goes right past him. The relay. Throw won't get him.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. The 1-1.
Ball two.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. A runner at second, nobody out. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field, and it's gone. It's a two-run homer for David Dahl, number 11 for him on the season. As they try to claw back, it's a 5-run deficit. Into the box now, Ryan Mcmahon.
Second baseman.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's the pitch. 1-1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And this throw gets away from him. Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Natty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last two hitters have really set the stage.
Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. In now, Raimel Tapia, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Two balls and no strikes to Raimel Tapia.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
The 2-1 home is taken high above the zone.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. No one out with a runner at second. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The 3-2 one more time. Hit in the air to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
The catcher, number 14, Tony Walters.
So striding in, Tony Walters. They've got two already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball inside.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
A man at third with one away. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
Outside, 3-0 now. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
From the stretch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
So digging in now, Tyler Nevin. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Dom Nunez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 3, John Nunez.
And he lays off there. 1-0. Comes into this one at 271. 1 home run and 11 RBIs. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. 1-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. From the stretch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's ready now. The pitch. Fastball up in the zone, but it's strike 3 called, and the inning is over. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 9-4. James Pazos is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 47, James Pazos.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jesus Aguilar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Pazos is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
To the plate now, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-0.
Ball, go.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And the pitch. 3-0 now.
3-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And that's low, ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Coming to the plate now, Isan Diaz, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Now batting.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
He's set. Here it comes. Line softly to the right side. Foul. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. This is flared out towards second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Marlins leave one. They're on top, however, 9-4. Last half of the seventh here, and stepping up as the shortstop, Trevor Story.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Change up low, 2-0. Now the pitch. 2 balls and a strike. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
So coming to the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive, base hit to right. Fortunately for him, though, no error on the bobble, and the runners will hold at first and second now.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Adam Conley is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. John Birdie will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And the runner will score from second, and he's safe.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
So now to the plate, David Dahl, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Now the 1-0 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball. Conley playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 2nd round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
2-1 to David Dahl. A runner at second, nobody out. Left side, but well foul. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Lined into right, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right.
But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
In to score easily is the runner from third, and don't look now. They've cut the lead down to 2.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
At the plate, Raimel Tapia. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Rojas has got it, and the first out is recorded.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Striding into the box, Tony Walters. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 3 runs already home here. And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2.
No. Play slow. 1-2 to count.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
The 2-2.
Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Hit down the line at first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, first baseman, Tyler Nevin.
Drew Steckenrider comes on now, looking for the final out of the inning to strand the 2 runners in scoring position.
Number 71, Drew Steckenrider.
Tyler Nevin will be his first assignment as he steps in with 2 men in scoring position now, but also 2 away. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball inside.
The set and the 1-0. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Marlins lead it 9-7. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Carlos Estevez will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Ian Desmond is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
And batting 9, number 20, Ian Desmond.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And that is off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double here to start the 8th.
Now batting.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Standing in now, John Birdie, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the 1-0. Hit back up the middle. And there's one away.
The center fielder, number 2, Jonathan Villar.
So a runner stands at third. One man is out. And the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Runner at first here, one man out. Fouled away. Now a throw over. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Runners on first with 1 down. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Coming in is Blackmon. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The left fielder, number 23, Quarry Dickerson.
Now batting, Quarry Dickerson. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 2-0. Hopped up. And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Marlins 10 and the Rockies 7. Stepping in, Ian Desmond, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. From the stretch. Ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. This is line to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Batty, you can't fold the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Remind me to stop making predictions. This thing looked out of hand, but I should have known better to think that this thing wasn't going to get any closer. With these two offenses, it's going to be back and forth till the final out.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Tarpley, the former Yankee, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Turned on down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Ready on 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly, and he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Garrett Hampton will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
For the Rockies, number 1.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. From the belt, the pitch. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
0-1, here it comes. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Ready on 1-2. In the dirt. Throw over to third here. And it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Runners at second and third here, nobody out. And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here, as it'll remain second and third, but with 1 away now.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
At the plate now, David Dahl, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Comes set with the 0-1. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. In to score the runner from third. Yimi Garcia enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Mcmahon.
Ryan Mcmahon will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Garcia has over 40 innings on his line so far, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than 1 base runner allowed per inning. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The set and the 2-0. Swing and a miss on a pitch off the inside edge. It's 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
And he fouls this one off. Two and 2. Here it is. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Raimel Tapia would be next. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 10 and the Rockies 9. Garrett Hampton will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 1.
Jairo Diaz enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Aguilar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. 1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
No.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. two tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. Oh, he couldn't make the play. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Jorge Alfaro will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Jorge Alfaro.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Alfaro, the former Philly, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Oh, and here's a slider that's ruled a ball. 3-0 now. Diaz, 28 years old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. A 3-0.
3-1.
And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel.
Ready once again, Miguel Rojas. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1 ball, no strike.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Liner towards second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Nothing further in the Miami ninth. On to the bottom half. One last shot for Colorado. They trail it here by just a run. Brandon Kinsler comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 20, Brandon Kinsler.
Raimel Tapia will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
No.
Hit to third. Scooped up. And there's one gone to start the bottom of the 9th.
The catcher, number 14, Tony Walters.
At the plate, Tony Walters. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And now a pitch on the way.
No, too low.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
1 strike.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. On to first, and the Rockies are now down to their final out of the game.
The pitcher, number 37, Jairo Diaz.
Sam Hilliard will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 22, Sam Hilliard.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Colorado. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Playing 12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. A solo shot here to left, as incredibly we are all tied. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs, and that's what you saw today.
I just like this lineup. They didn't worry. They were going to hit homers regardless, but there's so much green grass out here playing in Denver. You stay on the approach that you're going to stay in the big part of the field. Next thing you know, you're back spinning stuff out of the yard.
And now, Ian Desmond, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch, and we are headed to extra innings. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up, and we are all even at 10 apiece. Scott Ober takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 45, Scott Ober.
We are into extra innings, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Harold Ramirez.
The right fielder, Harold Ramirez.
Now here it comes.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And that misses 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Line towards center field. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
The batter, number 5.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
At the plate, John Birdie. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. The 0-1.
Ball. It's lane 11.
Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground, and he will make a quick basket catch behind the plate for the first out.
The center fielder, number 2, Jonathan Villar.
Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. As one away, the runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
That's
2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with the purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Full count, 3-2. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Digging in, Brian Anderson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch.
ball. That's down. No.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball middle of the zone.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. He's in there at the plate. And they've jumped ahead here in the 10th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
To the plate now, Quarry Dickerson, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. A 1 pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. A pause and the 0-2. Fouled away. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that's going to find real estate and fall in for a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Jake McGee takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. So now to the plate, Jesus Aguilar, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
No, that's the ball.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 1-2 popped him up. Story moving to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Big spot here. 1st and 2nd, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 2 down, runners at 1st and 2nd. And this is grounded foul near a former World Series hero, Billy Hatcher, in that first base coaching box. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Tapia. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. Miami's out in front, 12-10. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and in to hit next the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Here's the first pitch to him. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampton. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
No.
And that misses inside 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ryan Stanek comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out.
Number 55, Ryan Stanek. Now playing first base and batting fifth. Number 13, John Rodriguez.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado as he grounds one briskly to short. He's got it. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, David Dahl. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1. Fastball well outside.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 2-0 on the way. One out and a runner on second base. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Drilled down the line. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Standing in now, Ryan Mcmahon, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. That evens it up 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
A 12-11 final in this ball game. The Marlins get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Brandon Kinsler earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Ryan Stanek records the save, his 2nd. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.